It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Vikings and the Browns, just ahead on EA Sports.
Big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
More the motion man right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Watson now to throw.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw, Watson.
He's got the connection to Moore.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Watson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
A Elijah Moore from 10 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now it's Watson. There's a nice move. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Moore, the man in motion.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Browns have moved out in front.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Here's second and 10.
They'll go again. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball is knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now. Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
Stays on his feet. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over with a first and 10 deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. To throw is Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final kick.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. From the 50, it's Watson. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 9. To the air with McCarthy.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And he will have a Vikings first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On play action, now McCarthy.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
They're going back to...
And a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Now Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 17-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the gun, here's Watson. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Sometimes your velocities get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is accelerating, and off he goes.
inside the 20.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Extra point good by Hopkins. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And oh, he coughed it up. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing is McCarthy. This is caught by Addison.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now McCarthy.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Jones has it. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. To the air again, McCarthy.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Powell. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached...
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now it's the backup Darnold.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The handoff to Ford up the middle. Powers ahead at the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Off the play fake, Winston.
And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
To throw is Winston. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ford. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. First and goal at the 5.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Giovanni Ricci. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Again, Darnold Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Darnold now to throw. Out of his hands quick to Jackson.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Vikings.
Here's Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
You know, this is the regular season part that we've been talking about just how.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back to throw, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Faking the give, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They will start this drive with Ford. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Into the hands of Darden.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31.
This is Ford.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And down inside the 15 he goes.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They run with Ford.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense has Sam Darnold headed back out there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Darnold. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side a really nice.
The third and final week of the preseason is...
Here's Chubb on second down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Watson. Chased out to his right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator, and for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
Into the hands of Tuck. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Watson to throw it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Chubb here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Watson. Able to get it to Moore. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll hand it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Chubb up the middle. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We will not get another play. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's into the hands of Moore. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Avoids the sack. He takes it himself. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Chubb trying to run his way in. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. It's 2nd and goal. They try Chubb again. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. D. Eskridge to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go play action. Here's Smith. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Now he starts from the 6. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that...
Breaks through, and he might break away. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns running away with it in the second quarter. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He'll get it at the 9. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Escapes the pocket. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Browns.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Watson now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Sticking to the air with Watson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They are throwing it again. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. 2nd and 3 now. Watson. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down. So that's halftime. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. Races past midfield. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
The longer I do this, Kate, certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, Smith. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Watson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Browns a 1st. Now give right side to Chubb. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. from the 46. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. From the gun, Watson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Running right with Chubb. Jukes out a one-stop. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
He puts some power on a deep one left.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Another one for Ford. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. First throw for the backup now. Caught on the left side. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air on first down. Howell. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Howell from the gun. That one is caught left side of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again, it's Howell. Barner with the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
And the shotgun, Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Howell again on 2nd and 10. Pass taken in by Lockett. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Howell now. Short pass. Oh, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. Has a hole left, room to run. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now, Howell. Looking for a target. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Ford running to the right. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Browns put this one away a long time ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give up the middle to Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's a give to Ford. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason.
Easily see how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.